I'm Piotr Wnuk, Deputy Editor of Labels and Labeling Magazine, and I'm joined today by Nicola Lombardi, Marketing Manager at Lombardi Converting Machinery based in Italy. The company has been running a series of weekly streamed open house events since the beginning of May as its response to worldwide travel restrictions, a new way to reconnect with its stakeholders, customers and representatives, but also a way to kickstart the industry affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Nicola, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for your invitation. Thank you. Welcome, everybody.
Lombardi is a family-run company, and you have over 30 years of experience in the market and numerous, in fact, over 1,300 machine installations around the world. I understand that live streaming is a fairly new way of communication. You are the man behind the Reboot sessions. How did you come up with the idea?
Yes, thank you for the presentation. Yes, we are a company 30-year-old, and we are three sons in the company. And I, in particular, follow the marketing part of the company. My job is to create brand awareness for the company and give to our brand a good internalization about our technology, about our history, about our processes. Yes, Reboot is a new idea about a reconnection the entire printing market that was stopped brutally by COVID-19. My idea was to create a short window in our company, a weekly window in our company to reconnect all our dealers, customers, potential customers, and everyone who turn around our company from country to country. So the idea was to use the technology of the live streaming because in this moment, this is the best way of communication, a natural way, a spontaneously way to reconnect company to company, country to country, headquarter to headquarter. In this way, the idea was to start a show at 2 o'clock Italian hour. That means a good hour for Emirates because are the 4 p.m. in Dubai, the 5:30 in India, in New Delhi or in Bombay, as we have already seen during Label Expo India, for example, and in Australia, and early morning in the United States. The idea was to reconnect all the entire world stopped by COVID-19.
Perfect. So how many sessions have you planned and how long do you see this going for?
Yes, this is a big question because originally the idea was to reconnect during during the month of May, because was the period in which borders were closed, customer can't come to Italy to visit directly our company. So in this way, the idea was to create an entertainment during May. But now that all the company and all my team is watching the result of this live stream in which LinkedIn has great views, YouTube has good views, Instagram is so interested about the stories about the background of the show. In this way, I'm forced to continue this series, and I've decided that I recorded 10 episodes of this series. Yesterday, we have finished the fifth episode, but I want to continue till 10, so I am in the middle of this journey.
Perfect. So could you just shortly tell me what actually you are presenting during sessions?
We represent everything that can be interesting for a potential viewer of this field. So I understand we were speaking about before. I understand that this show is so natural, so spontaneous, so it's not so technical like a live demo during Label Expo in Brussels, where we have a public that want to see the technical details of the innovation that we are showing at the show. I understand. This is more simple. The idea in origin was to recreate a common moment for all. That was the starting idea. In this common moment, we are showing a lot of things. For example, particular units, particular Lombardi units, because our technology is full modular. So one day I can show the hot foiling stamping unit, speaking about hot foiling, speaking about embossing, speaking about hologram insetting. In another episode, I can show, for example, how to realize a label for a cosmetic or pharma industries with the booklet unit, so multi-page labels. Sometimes I show technology, other times I show processes, other time I show ideas or particular labels. So the topic of the show can change week by week, but I create a topic around what start a dialogue, start the interest, start a situation weekly.
Okay, and so how do you decide what you're going to be showing? Do you receive any requests from the viewers?
Yes, this is a good question because every week now in this period for me is a training till Thursday where start the live stream. So with the research and development department of the company, and in particular with the service of the company, we decided how to show what show and how to prepare a good live demo. So we started immediately after we have ended the episode to prepare the episode of the next week. In this period, we are due to the problem to traveling about COVID-19. We have many presses with many technology on the floor of the production. Now starts to move to other country in a regular way to the customer. But we have so many technology. So for me, it's simple now to show a booklet unit, a semi-rotary die cut unit, a top speed live demo on our synchro line, or a finishing process on a label. I can have a lot of things. Of course, 10 episodes are, I think, a good number of episodes.
It is indeed. Um, you see, virtual open houses are becoming more and more popular in the industry, and it seems that a lot of suppliers have jumped on this bandwagon and try to communicate this way. Do you think this way of communication will ever replace the face-to-face meetings?
No, of course, no. This is a solution now to resolve this difficult period in which there is a big lack of communication, not the lack of communication, a lack of the possibility to meeting. There are no people can physically meet each other. That is the problem now. So technology is resolving this particular problem. But for me, uh, can't exist a world without exhibition, without a shake of hands, without a live demo on the floor in front of your customer and in front of your favorite speaker. So I mean, now it's good. It's good. It's a great instrument because as we were speaking before, this moment forced humanity to learn how to use technology, live streaming, use of a particular app, particular YouTube, social media, everything that can resolve the problem of the distances among us. But tomorrow, I see an hybrid world, a world in which will be the event and the virtual event together. So you can reach, you can have the contact with people in front of you, but you can have almost the same contact in a virtual way to the entire world.
Yes, fantastic. So as a marketer, do you see this form of communication sort of embedded in your future marketing strategy?
Yes, of course. Because honestly, I want to realize an episode of Reboot directly of a Label Expo stand one day. Yes, that I want to do, because during the show, in the booth, during the event, a live stream in that way, I think is so good, because till last year during Label Expo or during all the event in Label Expo, for example, I told in Italy, for example, I traveled a lot during last Label Expo show, from Asia to United States to Europe in Brussels. And every time, for me, the right strategy of communication was, of course, to realize the real show during Label Expo, but at the same time, to show in web what we were doing. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, that was my way of communication, but there weren't live stream. Now there is a little upgrade more, a real event and a live stream, not only a picture or an after movie, but a live stream during the event. It's a different concept. So I think that this way of communication will be a cornerstone of Lombardi strategy for the future about communication.
That's fantastic to hear. Perhaps you can have a special edition of Reboot sessions from Label Expo next year. Nicola, it was a pleasure speaking with you. I know you have a very busy schedule, so thank you very much for taking time to speaking to us. I am looking forward to the next Reboot session next week, but I do hope, sincerely do hope, that we'll be able to meet face-to-face very soon on the industry events. Thank you very much, Nicola.
Thank you, Piotr. The pleasure was mine, and the same. I hope to meet you again physically as soon as possible and restart our normal life and restart together in the right way. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.